Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Andi Ayu Hasbiya. My registration number A1M219082, and I'm from class B. Okay, the material that I bring in this video is about using portfolios for assessment or alternative assessment. Okay, the first, introduction. Alternative assessment are most often discussed as alternative to standardized and practice testing, which result in individual and group normed scores and comparison. For example, Maslow Foley and Cozy 2002 note that unlike standardized tests, alternative assessments are designed to promote strong and productive learning for the student themselves. In addition to portfolios, they create conference leads, observational checklists, self-assessment or per-assessment, diaries, learning logs, poster presentation, and project as example of alternative assessment approach. However, portfolio assessment is arguably the most extensive and influential example of an alternative solution approach. Next, early development. Early discussion of alternative assessment were dominated by opposing views. Some suggest that alternative is assessment better define the relationship between standard and alternative testing practice. They agree that describing alternative assessment and testing as polar opposite misses an important point that there could be a lot of improvement between these poles, and that studies of gray are possible. Viewing assessment as a continuum, Brown and Husland 1998 argued that at the classroom level, language teachers are always conducting assessment in one form or another, and these new procedures are merely new development in that long tradition. Next, Mind's contribution. In examining the evolution of alternative judgment, the contribution of Peter Olbo and Pat Belanov stand out. 1986, they published a seminal study of their experiment with the pass-file portfolio system as an alternative in traditional tests, and easy that the use of portfolio-based assessment shift the focus of classroom conversation from projects, judges, and scores to feedback, reflection. Okay, next, work in progress. There are a number of recent trends in alternative assessment that warrant special discussion. Number one, increased use of portfolio assessment across objective and discussion. And context. As noted above, over the last few years, the portfolio approach has become a common feature in language testing and learning, and has also become the assessment approach of choice for monitoring and evaluating the development and statement of language learners professionally. For example, in Europa, the English language portfolio is used to support and document skill development in relation to mechanics. Number 2, technologically improved approach to alternative assessment. Advances in technology have enabled the use of many alternative assessment approaches that promote learning and or profit advances of assessment competence or ability. For example, electronic portfolio or a portfolios, example digital textual presentation and video, are increasingly being used not only to support and document student learning and assessment, but also for their perseverance and in teaching preparation. Professional development as technology changed online learning activities. Blog, will discussion forum continue to evolve so the alternative to using them. Next, problem and difficult. While alternative assessment approaches have become more precise over the past decade, concurs have raised about their validity and reliability. Although such approaches are and portfolios in particular continue viewed as more reliable, or Smith and Tilema 2003, in large part because of the range of advance that considered in providing feedback, reaching the sessions, or making judgment. Many research and caution that it is mistake to assume that such judgments are intellectually more ethical. They show that is how alternative judgments are used that determine their character, and it's more than a matter of form or format. Next, conclusion. Last conclusion. Technological advance will continue to expand alternative assessment approaches. Today, orators of portfolio and virtual 3D assessment assessment are just early examples of what technology can contribute in the future to alternatives in assessment. The role of corpus analysis, learning analysis, and big data mining for assessment purpose will continue to grow. Okay, thanks for watching and thanks for attention for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.